Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here. Time to review JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, the Egypt arc. Episode 34, I believe. Darby the Gambler, Part 1. Oh, this episode was awesome and such a breath of fresh air compared to the last episode. So the summary, stern-faced simultaneous drinking is hilarious. I found that out because of this episode. The more you know. A game of putting quarters in a cup can be intense and epic if you have Joseph Joestar doing his Joseph Joestar thing. And apparently your soul can be turned into fucking Play-Doh and like cookie dough and turned into a poker chip if it's Jojo. But then again, a dude drowned in the desert, so I mean it's like, whoa, like you know it's Jojo and shit like that happens. But anyways, like I said, basically summarized the whole episode practically. But we got Darby the Gambler, and he does English quite good. He has his English, which is funny. I don't know if the English in JoJo is supposed to be funny. I would assume Joseph's is supposed to be funny. I don't know if all of the English that they say is supposed to be funny, but I find it funny at least. Because of the accent and everything. They can't help it, but it's just funny. Anyways, though, yeah, they're trying to ask people, you know, how do we find this mansion, whatever. Dude's like, I've seen it. I'll tell you if you win a bet. So as Polnareff plays him in this, you know, bet, like, what's this stray cat, which piece of jerky is it gonna grab? It grabs the one that Darby picks, and Polnareff gets beat, and he loses his soul and he's dead. Now, that's not a big deal, because he's obviously gonna get his soul back. It's not like, oh my god, a major character death or anything. But it was his cat. It turns out to be his own cat, and he cheated, but it's basically the whole, it's not cheating if you don't get caught type thing. You know, if you catch him too late, oh well. So Polnareff's fucked, so they set him down in a chair, and Joseph steps up. And Joseph's just awesome. He's doing his Joseph Joestar thing, fucking with his head, cheating a little bit to get, you know, his way. And it's just cool. It's really awesome. It's cool to see Joseph do his gambling type thing, because he even says in Part 2 that he's like a gambler, and you've seen him do it a few times, take gambles. And, in the do-or-die situations, and he did the same thing here, and it was really cool. I figured he'd lose because this was part 1 of a 2-part episode, and they're not going to do a coin game for the entire 2-parter. So he loses, and you know, it's a nice little touch, not touching because you figure he'll come back, but you know, it's a nice little moment where he's like, Holly, I won't be able to rescue you. He gets turned into cookie dough, mushed together, and turned into a poker chip. Which those things are kind of creepy, by the way. And yeah, and the reason why he lost was because there's like a piece of chocolate and the sun melted it, and it's that cool JoJo, you know, like what the hell just happened, and then there's like this crazy creative explanation that's like really simple, but you wouldn't even think of it. So that was really awesome, and I love when JoJo does that. There's a little bit of that in the Elise stuff. I don't really like to talk about the Elise stuff unless it's Kid Jotaro and the ending, but you know, when Polnareff did like the thing with the mirror, that was also really creative, and you wouldn't think of it, but really simple at the same time. And that's the kind of thing I like to look for in JoJo, and I thought that stuff with the chocolate was really interesting. And I was kind of thinking about it like a nitpick, like if you had like a piece of Hershey, because I know how big that is, and you put it underneath the glass, even melting, I'm pretty sure you could tell the glass is tipped just by looking at it, but whatever, nitpick. Could have been really thin chocolate, could have been melting already, you know, whatever, it's not even a complaint. Just something I observed. But yeah, I mean, this stand user's dangerous as hell. If you go into a bet with him, the sense of danger is extremely high, so that's a plus. The pacing was really good, especially for just sitting around a table fucking dropping coins. That was really good. Kind of dragged out when Joseph realized he lost, but that was why it was dragged out, as he was doing it, hesitating, realized he lost, and got his soul removed. And basically you have to cheat the cheater. If you catch him mid-game cheating, I'm pretty sure that would count as a loss. I mean, it's not losing the whole thing, so I don't really know how that would work if he got caught cheating. But, yeah. And also Joseph messing up his name, calling him Barbie and stuff, that was funny. So, I don't know. I mean, 2 characters died in this episode, but I'm not really going to add that to, like, the story progression, because they'll most likely be brought back. So, I don't know. Story progression, new stand user. 2 characters got taken out on Jotaro's side, and now it's going to be a game of poker. So I mean, there was some story progression there. They don't know where like the mansion is. No idea where the fuck Iggy is right now. I don't really know what would happen if you like knocked him out, because apparently if you kill him, their souls are gone forever. But what would happen if you knocked him out? Because most stand user abilities wear off when they're knocked out. So I don't know what exactly would happen if you were to knock out Darby right now. But they're probably not going to address it. And I'd rather see a card game anyway. Especially with Star Platinum's super keen vision. It'll be cool to see if he can catch him cheating at poker or whatever. So, I don't know. Probably give this episode like a 7.8 out of 10 overall. It was above a good episode, not quite like a great episode. Of course, with Joseph doing his Joseph thing, I have a bias. But keeping it objective, keeping it real, I'd probably sit this around like a 7.8 to... No, just 7.8. I guess 2 and 8, you know, I mean, it was pretty damn enjoyable. And also the fact that it's a breath of fresh air compared to all the comedy that we've had is also, you know, I'm kind of biased for that too. But no, overall I give it like a 7.8 out of 10. I really liked it. Do want to see how it concludes, even if it's not like an epic Aura battle thing. It'll be cool to see Jotaro outwit this guy or out-cheat him or whatever. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram, even though I haven't posted there in a while. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.